Vitamin D is used for many things in the human body, but did you know that there are two ways to get it? Through food, but also through the sun on the skin. That's how the body builds up reserves during the good days. This is why people living in sunny regions all year round are less prone to deficiencies than people living, for example, in Europe, where the sun is less present during the winter months. Adequate vitamin D intake contributes to healthy teeth and bones, normal muscle function, and an optimal immune system. But vitamin D also helps to fight against seasonal depression. In winter, when the body lacks light, it is possible to develop a vitamin D deficiency, responsible for the gloomy mood that we sometimes feel during these months. Before listing the rich foods that contain it, it is important to know that there are two kinds of vitamin D: vitamin D2 and vitamin D3. Vitamin D2 is found in plants, mushrooms, and yeast. It is vitamin D2 of plant origin. Vitamin D3, which is of animal origin, is contained in fish oils, oily fish, but also in eggs and some other foods. This form of vitamin D is more effective because it is synthesized in greater quantities by the human body. Of course, one should not neglect foods containing vitamin D2, but within the framework of a cure, vitamin D3 of animal origin is to be preferred. And now, let's see what foods to eat for an ideal intake of vitamin D. Number 1. Cod liver oil. Cod liver oil is undoubtedly the star of foods containing vitamin D. A portion of 10 grams per day is ideal as part of a diet aimed at a vitamin D cure. Number 2. Cooked fish. Fish is a healthy food, which helps to fight against bad cholesterol. We talked about it in our previous video. Cooked swordfish, trout, mackerel, and sardines contain the most vitamin D per 80 gram serving. Always choose steaming, which helps preserve the vitamins and minerals in the food. Number 3. Raw fish. Halibut, tilapia, salmon, and trout are rich in omega-3, protein, and vitamin D. Why not opt for a tartare or carpaccio seasoned with a little olive oil, pepper, and lemon? Number 4. Steamed salmon. Low in calories, delicious, full of omega-3, and excellent for your health, salmon can be eaten in 1,000 ways, but it is steam that will give you the most vitamin D. Enjoy it hot with crunchy vegetables, or let it cool and savor it in a gourmet salad. Number 5. Cod eggs. Cod or salmon roe are the stars of the aperitif dinner and can be eaten on toast or on blinis, drizzled with lemon and dill. They are not as rich as the other fish mentioned, but they are a good solution for indulging yourself while ensuring a sufficient intake of vitamin D. Number 6. Cod liver. Cod liver is not the first gourmet food you'd think of, yet it is easy to cook and remains a good source of vitamin D. It can be found everywhere in cans like tuna. Eat it as a starter in a potato salad. For a quick lunch or a picnic, opt instead for gourmet roulette-style sandwiches. Number 7. Sea bream. Although not as rich as other fish, sea bream remains a good source of vitamin D. Ideally, it should be eaten raw, in tartare or carpaccio to benefit from its optimal vitamin D content. If you opt for cooked sea bream, choose steamed or baked, which is healthier than grilled. Number 8. Canned tuna. Very easy to cook and ready in a few seconds, natural canned tuna is a good source of vitamin D. Choose quality organic tuna without additives or preservatives. Number 9. Smoked salmon. Smoked salmon, a festive dish par excellence, provides a small dose of vitamin D. Why not mix it up with other fish such as raw sea bream or trout for a gourmet seafood grill mix? Number 10. Duck foie gras. If you want to add a vitamin D-rich food to your holiday menu, look no further than foie gras. Raw, semi-cooked, or cut into slices, foie gras contains the same amount of vitamin D. Number 11. Dark chocolate. Cocoa, in addition to being good, has all the makings of a superfood. It fights against bad cholesterol, gives you magnesium, and also contains our famous vitamin D. It can be consumed as cocoa powder or as a square from a delicious chocolate bar. In any case, always choose a dark chocolate containing at least 70% cocoa, organic, and from fair trade. Number 12. Eggs. The egg yolk is a source of vitamin D, but not as much as other elements mentioned above. To benefit from its vitamin D, you should eat the egg yolk raw, add it to a smoothie, or enjoy it on a beef tartare. Number 13. Mushrooms. Mushrooms are generally very good for your health. They are very rich in minerals, B vitamins, and vitamin D2. For example, fresh button mushrooms and shiitake mushrooms contain about 2 micrograms of vitamin D per 100 grams. But the vitamin D bomb among mushrooms is the noble porcini. It contains about 3.1 micrograms per 100 grams. But be careful, even if you like to eat your mushrooms raw, it is when they are cooked that they release the most vitamin D. Number 14. Exposure to the sun. The sun is not a food, but it is nevertheless the main source of vitamin D for the human body, which manufactures it itself. We speak then of endogenous vitamin D. Spending about 20 to 30 minutes a day outdoors is enough to produce enough vitamin D. However, you should expose at least 15 to 20% of your body to the sun's rays without using sunscreen, as this blocks the production of vitamin D. And guess what? 80 to 90% of your vitamin D needs to be met in this way. Vitamin D is absolutely essential to the proper functioning of the body, so ensuring the daily intake is essential. Thanks to the food and advice we have given you, you will be able to make up for any vitamin D deficiency. If you liked the video, if you learned something from it, don't forget to subscribe and share it with your friends and on social networks. See you next episode.